them up on the go. They smell good. I like this. Got these new baby wipes today for the baby's butt. But I use them for me too, for other shit. Like just wiping my hands off. Sometimes wiping my face off. But I got these new cucumber scented baby wipes. Oh my goodness. Can't beat the smell of these. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Excuse me. It's foul. Oh, excuse me. I burped again.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now again, right side. It's Jackson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Cunningham to throw. Being chased out left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Well, you look all dressed up and beautiful.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On second down, here's Cunningham. Flush to his right. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 49 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. The run there on first down gets them a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On first down, it's Cunningham. And quick throw here, that's complete. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham under pressure again, and down he goes again. Mean Joe Green able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down.
Too. Why would my card do that? Must be user in him.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Off play action, it's Cunningham.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players. Guys.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Johnson, the intended target.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here. But we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
52's the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
They're going to try and throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
A gain of 3, second down. To throw on second down, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Raiders on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Now Cunningham. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We got this.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. 7 yards there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cunningham, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Cunningham looking to throw, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And this is caught. Oh, no. And it coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
That, guys.
On first down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Now Cunningham. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And Sanders now to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. He's coming. He's coming.
On 3rd down. Peyton, and he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cunningham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darren Waller, 28 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elam on here for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Just give me a few minutes to get this boy calmed down, and then I'll turn the mic back on, okay?
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Calm down, guys. I'll have my mic on. I promise.
On second down, it's Jackson. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Cunningham. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And some room to work. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
I get into a game.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Man, but you know what? He starts school Mondays.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Third quarter.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Throwing on third and long. Cunningham looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Cunningham. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the...
Well, my weekend league starting off not so good as last week. Oh for 1 this weekend to start. Let's see if I can start another game and not have my son go nuts on me. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Mr. Green, for real, I am trying to play some For Honor later. But look, I'm not trying to be all stressed out while I'm trying to play For Honor and dealing with this boy and listening to him run and throw a fit and everything while I'm trying to play like I do on this Madden. It's stressful enough trying to play Madden and deal with him. So I'm going to wait for him to go to bed. And then I'm going to jump on some For Honor. Hey again, Red. I don't know if you guys heard me or not. I start Monday. Baby Blue here is going to start going to a school called Kids for the Future, because he's only 3. He's not old enough for school. But excuse me. It's like a special autism school. His Medicaid pays for it. They're going to work with him on speech therapy and work with him on his behavior. You know what I mean?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. This is taken at the 3.
Let's go, baby.
Having an autistic child really makes you learn patience and understanding. Yeah, I think he's going to love being around the kids.
Let's go.
School and just
hey, watch the screen.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a third down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another first and 10 here. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Good running from Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Quit talking about it and bring it. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On second down and 4, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson out to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, no, here you got to go down to the state police office, and the cop gets in the car with you, and you got to drive the cop around and bring him back to the police station. To get your,
on 1st and 10, Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On 2nd down now. It's Jackson, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's our field. Ready, go. Hey, it's our off. Mike 20.
Cunningham to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Dancing to his left. And this is caught by Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Mike 50. I smell fear in that offense.
On first down, Jackson. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Brown. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
That's about it, though. And the Mighty Ducks. The movies, the Mighty Ducks, I mean.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when we clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boys.
At the 33-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Exit.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
What is it?
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who is contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
A first down carry for Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. On second down, here's Barkley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third. Now Barkley stripped of the football, and the Raiders pick it up. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it?
Hey,
because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
That's caught. It's Jerry Rice.
Did anybody else see that?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. A first down carry for Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
It's on YouTube. It's live. I fumbled the ball, and my dude picked it up and recovered it, and they did not give me the ball.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Badgley able to knock this one through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Show enough.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Open man, Gronkowski complete. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Cunningham now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. He's got his man Sharp complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On the draw, it's Jackson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On 4th down, Cunningham. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And as a result, possession switches hands.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Jackson. That one complete to Okoye. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
So I can understand how you feel. Trust me, I'm not perfect, and I fuck up shit too.
Ready? 15 on it. 15 on it. It's our time. It's our time.
Jackson on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
4th down, but he didn't get it.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, and Red, you're good. You can make anything.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'll never judge you for it.
They'll run on 1st down. Jackson, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Cunningham. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Cunningham looking to throw. Man open, Rice.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice.
Catch that one too.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Think so?
They'll run down with Bo Jackson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic.
Baby.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They run again with Jackson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Cunningham. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down.
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40, 30, the 20. Touchdown. Jerry Rice, 94 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. From the gun, it's Jackson rolling to his left. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Mike 20.
To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? 15 on it. 15 on it. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 20. 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Patrick Willis charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Set up. 52 by 52. Hey, here I come.
4th down, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And down